Purpose of this meeting is to open the floor for public comment on our fiscal year 2023 budget. Public comments.
Mr. Banner just checked in with me, and we don't have any public comments. So, Mr. Chair, is going to proceed with our presentations. Thank you. Our first presentation is the 1A, FY23 budget plan presentation for Ms. Susan Gerald.
Good evening, Dr. Whiting, board, everyone. So welcome to our first public meeting to solicit public comment for our budget, for our FY23 budget. So what we're going to discuss a little bit is our general fund budget, special revenues, which Mr. Inslee will address with our year's 3 budget presentation, and our capital projects budget for FY23. And then any questions or comments. So really when our budgets start, I always look at it when the General Assembly starts, that's when the budget process, the budget time starts. So they started their 40-day session on January the 10th, 2022, and finished on April the 4th, 2022. And I may be a bit partial, and I know the Assembly did tons of work and had long hours, but I was just really very excited, and I think it's very awesome that our governor signed the state budget on Thursday, May the 12th, 2022, and signing ceremony at the Blue Ridge and RUNG. And I just thought that, I think that's awesome. So that will always stick in my mind, and I will remember that. But to continue on to our FY23 budget, we have a very healthy fund balance. We are debt-free, and we are earning interest and not paying interest. So that's very good things for our budget this year. And when I start our budget, it's always looking at different sections of our revenue and building our revenue first. So you can look at our general revenue for FY22 and compare it to our proposed FY23 revenue. At the moment, I'm keeping all of our revenues the same as the 22, except for our interest on investment, and that's due to our change in active and our interest at the end of July. So that's a decrease of $370,500. So our projected at the moment revenue would be $22.391,765 for FY23 versus $22.866. And then to look at our state revenue, we have our FY22 initial allotment sheet that we received October 5th, 2021. So that's kind of like their finalized initial allotment sheet in each left column. In the right column, you can see our FY22 midterm allotment. So that gives us our final amended state revenue, and then our FY23 initial allotment. So if you start to compare those, you have $13,811,930. My vision is correct. And then we have the amendment that added $924,579. Most of that, we had $647,251, which was a one-time supplement that the governor funded. That's not, and all of the supplement 2081 received, but that's state portion. They gave us back their amended budget adjustment, and our midterm held harmless, but our local fair share increased. So for 22, you're seeing 14.736509 is the final state revenue. And then looking at our projected FY23 initial allotment, we will have $13,500,328, which is a 2.26% decrease from the initial FY22 allotment. So $311,602. And then we have 12 years, which this is kind of more in a table format, as you can compare our fiscal years and our FTE and our PE earnings. You can see the years where we have large amounts of minute formula adjustments for the state, took money away, and then the 19 and 20 did not have any. They've restored ours now, so we don't have any minute for adjustment in 23. But if you look, we have $8,107,131 in less local fair share. So our property values are increasing that number. So that gives us the net state funds of $13,500,328. FY23, for Department of Education, our initial PE sheet gives us 13.5 million for 221.42 funded positions. And in FY22, we had 13.811 million for 229.25 funded positions. So that's a net decrease of 0.311 million and funding 7.83 less earned positions from the state for a total decrease of 2.26% for FY23. So to continue on with our local revenues, we received our 2020 sales ratio study of support in 2021 from the Department of Audit and Sales Ratio Division. Our overall sales ratio was 38.68 for 2019 and 36.54 for 2020. We've not received our 2021 sales ratio study yet this year from the Department of Audit and Accounts. And I really don't expect to receive it before August 4th, or it could be even later than that before we receive that. And also, it is just too early to ask for preliminary numbers from the tax office, but we anticipate going with the rollback rate. And then to give you an overall summary of our millage rate over the years, there are calendar years, the millage rate, total tax levy, the value of one mill, and from 2019, which is forward, I know for sure since that's when I was here, we've gone and on the roll. And so for our expenditures, what we're doing is we're building into our budget a $2,000 increase per step on the teacher pay scale. And we're leaving the local supplement at 8% for the teachers. And we're also building into our budget a 2% increase for all of our classified employees. And then we're also including in all salary benefit numbers for FY23 the money to continue to fund a portion of each employee's single healthcare coverage at $76.58 per month and single dental insurance coverage at $27.70 per month. So that's $918.96 per year for healthcare, $332.76 per year for dental for each employee. So that's a board-funded insurance benefit of $1,251.72 per employee per year, and a benefit of working for the Fannin school system. So just to give you an example, for 447 positions, that's $411,000 for healthcare and $149,000 for dental insurance that the board is contributing that much more that the employees do not have to contribute. So we also have our review of our teacher retirement rate, the TRS rates. The employee rate stayed at 6%, but for 2022, we're paying 19.81%, and 2023 is increasing to 19.98%. And then we have discussion for our SPLOST, which for 2023. Our SPLOST revenue was $8,758,658.12 for FY2021. And I'm projecting it to be $9,343,496.86 for FY22. And currently, just for budgeting purposes, being on the reserve side, I'm just going to start this year for 23 at $9 million for our SPLOST revenue. I'll look at that further for our next budget meeting in July to see if we want to increase it or just stay with that. We're very blessed with SPLOST, but we never know something might change. And we're currently working on all of our SPLOST expenditures for budget for all of our different categories. And so in our July meeting, I will come to you with our finalized budget to present to you and go into more detail and ask for your approval to advertise that budget for our general fund or special revenues and SPLOST. But now, if there's any questions or comments, and if not, then I'll turn to special revenue with Mr. Hill.
I'd like to make a comment. I know from year, it takes a lot of work to get all these things together. I appreciate you and whoever else to do that. Make it up our
increase to follow the classified scales for their cost of living raise.
Well, I don't think we're over that's stage.
Thank you. I don't have any preliminary numbers of what did we have for 10.1. So we could actually look and see what's changed in the last years, 10.5, 10.8. I'm just looking at the last 3 years. I would think.
Actually, I know the 7.8 call in 18, we held it at 11.23 because of the growth situation, and 11.23 was technically a tax. That particular year, the rollback rate was actually higher than the previous year growth rate because of the growth. And that's really difficult to explain, so we made the decision to hold it, but that was technically a tax increase. And so considering that trend, I would want to.
I'm saying for the last 3 years, it was something. I don't, but I can do some research for the next meeting. I'll see what I can find out. It'll be up to 2 years. Try to figure some numbers.
You have to increase. Say.
I'll stop this out again for the budget meeting.
Right.
Yes.
Well, I try to make sure you say.
I can go back to these other years. Look at that for you.
I best we.
Any other questions? No, just comment on this slide forward. It's pretty awesome. All the years I've been getting that interest rate.
The last 5 years
Right.
was great.
We've been blessed, and still blessed with it too. We're not paid.
We're not paying.
But if you think about that interest, that means that, we have a better rate than what we see July 1, but we realize that the economy and the market, that's right. That also means that we did have the fund balance, that we continue to grow each year, so in addition to lowering the employee rate, they can grow the fund and stay there free. And all of that, we're about to experience the benefits of that. The trend, what we're seeing, potential for inflation, just gas prices alone, but still, things possible. It's possible for money. But as an employer, that general fund is going to allow us to retain our employees, retain those benefits packages, physical education, and brief employees like health. We don't have to make those cuts on some districts that are going to need this without that fund balance and preserve, protect the school system. They're going to have to make some tough decisions. We don't. Fortunately, we are so blessed here in Fannin County that we have this saved up. And why do we say that? So try to keep glasses, why do you carry so much income? It's so we continue life as normal when the storms come. The economic trials are coming, and we are prepared. And I am grateful that Solomon was right out of the gate and for wisdom and financial foresight to realize that what goes up must come down. But at the same time, it's going to go back up. But to have that fund balance allows us to sustain those ups and downs in the economy without affecting our employees. Okay? In addition to not affecting our employees, we're also not affecting the tax because we're not making a decision of either to raise taxes or benefits. We're able to continue with the raises and yet anticipate being able to roll taxes back blessed. God shows that. Translate.
Good afternoon, board. It is my pleasure to share with you the updates that we have for our CARES fund. That is one of the responsibilities that I do. We have about $11 million that we deal with our CARES fund. And so I'm going to share some updates for you. Again, if you remember back, and a lot of this is a review, but I've updated the numbers a lot on these too. And we've actually had some more grants that we got for our homes kids. We'll share those as well. So we had ESSER 1 here, which district and actually took care of and actually closed out for us this year. We have ESSER 2, which is aggressive, which has to be spent by September 2023, but we will have to close it out to and carry over that. And also the same thing for ESSER 3, it runs out in 2024 September. We will have the same days. These are just some of the numbers that we have. This is what we got: $721,600 for one, $3.02 million in CARES 2, and then $6.792590 in ARP, which is CARES 3. And the reason that number is different is because we got an increase of $439. So we're going to have some input on some if we need to make any suggestions. So that's for that. That's a little bit. These are just some of the things that was paid for out of CARES 1. Again, this is 99.9% spent. You can see there was a lot of PPE, cleaning supplies. This is when COVID really started kicking off. And of course, we were paying for leave, online learning platforms, a lot of disposable things like nutrition to try to help keep the spread of COVID down. I had water filling stations that was included. Also, we had some software for the buses as well. So this one, like I said, is closed down. Then we get to CARES 2, which was $3.022 million. As of April 30th, we had 76.43% of that spent. I just done my next report yesterday, actually today and last several days I did the next report. But we are 83.9% through that, which means that we have expended a lot of those funds, and we will try to expend as many as we can by September 30th of this year. Some of the things that included was a $2,000 retention bonus. We're funding 6 exploratory teachers at Fannin Middle School, which is a real game changer. We have a lot of things for Miss Finley and her world, Deer Park Class Lane. We also have math, which is how we do a universal screen, ingenuity, how we reach kids at high school level. Also, a lot of school supplies. No child in Fannin County should have to worry about breaking things. And I know these ladies over here are going to share a little bit probably in a little while about that as well. Plus, we've got other things that, so we have got plenty of supplies for our kids. And we actually had the other day, Walmart called, said since we're buying all the things for our kids, there's not a need at Walmart, so they donated all their school supplies to us. So, and Tara and Sheena actually went and picked them up. So and it was a bunch of stuff, like 3,000 of stuff. I mean, permanent markers to you name it. So they give it to us, so we're going to get that open, of course, back. Some other things that we got on there, we have a lot of Chromebooks and cases. We've had U-sign panels. I think now everybody's got a U-sign panel now. We have hotspots for our kids. We've got additional PPE that the schools were able to buy, supplies or cleaning supplies out of that fund. We got again the water filling station. We have equipment for our custodial staff to be able to buy to help clean up things to help spread COVID. We also have service cars to help keep the spread of COVID through our nutrition. We also bought a bunch of disposable trays and those types of things in nutrition to hopefully help spread, increase the spread of COVID. Again, we have fuel that we put in there, about over $50,000 of fuel, which is, as you know, more than tremendously. for diesel. And also we had some ground software, and we also contracted with an employee to do our contact tracing, which was very beneficial as well. We go to ARC. ARC again was the bigger of the two. We received 4.411721 originally, and then they gave us the additional third back in September, which gave us 6.792, close to 6.729. As of April 30th, we want to spend 7.89% of that, so we still have a good chunk of money in that. And what we have done is invested in people. Programs are great, but you've heard people say we invest in people on programs. And a lot of those things up there, you've got 5 intervention coordinators running in our school, which has been absolutely outward for them this year with the academic coaches, intervention coordinators. They are doing a tremendous job because they are also overseeing the part-time math and part-time reading interventions. We've been very fortunate to have 2 of those in each of our schools, so a lot of them are actually retired educators from our school system. We have a parent coordinator at the high school, which has been great. They have had enough grants to do it. We've heard that's been a phenomenal thing for you guys. We also have the 6 exploratory teachers that we can cover for the next couple of years as well. We have Miss Sheena over here, who's been a game changer for us as well. It's in that budget. We also have some of those programs that will help with our kids testing, universal screening, H2, and also some of the things that Ms. Fannin needs up there. And Chromebooks, PPE, nutrition supplies, and can't see that. That's HVAC for middle school, and HVAC for the high school, and also windows for West State. So that's where, and at this point, we have to spend. Go to the next slide here. Look on down. It says ARC. You have to have a 20% requirement to basically address learning loss. I'm very proud of the next statement, which says we are at 59% of our funds that are helping kids. And so that's going to be a great. I think we're going to see great things happen for our kids. And so over on the side, we do have suggestions. Like I said, we did receive an additional $439, which gave us that grand total. But this will be a time that I will need to go in and actually amend the budget. So if there's things that need to be changed or something like that, that is the time that we will do that. So we certainly welcome any suggestions from our public. There's my email. You can call me here at DOE or you can call the bus driver, either one. And but there's actually a link. You can click on the link. As you're going through looking at it, that's the transparency of the DOE to kind of show how school system pay using the CARES funds. This is one that we actually in Tara worked on. We received about $30,000 to help kids be involved in after-school activities. And so what we have done is we call these things called STEM camps, where we have these garden clubs, we have the hiking clubs, we have what else we got? TSA and robotics and all these things, and we're able to pay those individuals through these funds. And Sarah actually reached out to all of our homeless kids to be able to tell them, hey, these are opportunities for you to be able to be involved with the kids. So those are funds that we have received. We have expended some of those, but we will have those for the next couple of years. Then one that we did not know that we got was the ARC HCY2, which was $64,079. So one of the things that we again went back to was we invested in people. So next year we will actually start with 2 interventions that will actually work with our homeless kids to be in the classroom to help that loss. And Tara and Gina have been great helping me with this and work with it. We're excited about what it's going to do for us. Then, early on, probably last July, we received the L4GA supplement, which was about $342,000. We have spent a good chunk of those. The high schools spent a lot on the media center. Middle schools worked on some of the media center, elementary several of those. We've also bought worth of about, we give out bags, it's about 6 bags. Dr. Huff and I will work together next year. We'll have another round of bags going out to our kids. We're going to try to get, we actually have, I don't know if y'all would, when we had graduation, we had some left over, so contacted Dawn, the parent liaison of the high school, and we gave out about 150 books as kids were coming in at graduation. So we also saw the kids, to give those, put more books in kids' hands. And we want to do that again. We've got plans to do that at Friday night football game. Where we can have some things like that, but we're giving this, we're going to give some, hopefully out of our share that as well. But again, about 340,000. And any questions or comments? Lots of funding. Like I said, about $11 million. But
It's a lot of money, it's a lot of great work and thought has gone into this utilization. Days and benefits, things like this. Like Rob said, less people are less than sure.
Well, we had a meeting with our Get For The Reading group, which is community members and everyone, primary reasons involved in that. And when we finished, I asked about recently, we had an executive all along, she said, I love what y'all are doing, we love y'all spending our business as a primary reason to share how you're spending your years. So I think it's working. Everybody loves it, especially the interventionists, intervention coordinators, the crisis counselors, all those positions, parent liaisons, coordinator in high school. It's really making a difference to the side. That's what we're doing. So,
Expensive, but I think, move it over.
not that.
Questions? We're gonna be, we will, we're going to, and all that. All this. Motion second.